Hey, yo, everybody. It's Cameron from TheGameCoop. Oh my gosh, the update for Vampire Survivors is live. So, let us begin. There are new achievos. I already did 2 of them yesterday. There's the new character, Pugnala. And one of the achievos was to rescue Pugnala from Mad Forest? Where is it? Where is it? It's in here. Anyway, so I did that. I did that to get the new character. I played 1 game with Christine and Mad Forest and rescued our new character. And since I played a game and I have 50 entries in my collection, I unlocked the Banish thing, which I haven't actually checked on the unlocks yet. But there's the new weapons, which we have to acquire and evolve. Luckily, I believe Pugnala just sort of starts with them. So we'll see. Unlocks. Oh, right. That's the new Chivos. It's not Chivos, it's unlocks now. Collection? Very nice. What could they be? What could these 3 things be? I have no idea. Incredible. So we'll start. Behold, Pugnala. Gains plus 1% might every level. Uncapped. Disgusting. Will unlock. Starts with some goons. Nice. So, what am I thinking for Pugnala? Provola. So, I'm thinking, the weapons are basically an area denial. So I'm thinking garlic if we can, and then Santa water, and then everything else projectiles probably. We'll see. That's my thought. That's my thought process. We'll just see what happens though. We will start in the inlaid library because it's easiest. Probably. We'll still do hyper? Question mark? Sure. YOLO. I think we're also playing on 0% curse. Garlic. Nice. So there it is. That's each of the 2 different weapons. Does this pew pew. Nice. Rune Tracer? You bet your booty. Alright. We can ignore with impunity. What do we want? It's interesting because the goons are very much like the birds, in that as you level each of them, they'll combine so long as you have something else. In this case, the tiramisu. How incredible. So you get some extra revives, and the revives give you more pew pews. None of these are particularly helpful for us though. Sad day. Like, luck doesn't hurt anything, but it feels a bit bad. I haven't really thoroughly thought of... Oh gosh. Oh yeah, and now it lists the evos. That's worse. Attract orb, sure. Bible's probably okay as well, but... Well, what else would I want? The attract orb is definitely probably beneficial. I just don't really want more weapons than this to start. Spread yourself a bit too thin, you know? Fire wand is a good idea. But kind of unnecessary, really, because we won't be making many projectiles overall. So maybe the Bible's a better idea. We'll see. It'll be fine. For now, let's level up to fire an additional projectile. And the PP guns. And the other one. Garlic level 2 is great. And now we really don't have to do anything else until the end. Yeah, let's go Song of Mana, obviously. These are all good options. I think I like Song of Mana better, since we'll be focusing area a bit more. Maybe. We want the Bracer for the speed. We'll get the Tome. We'll want the... Yeah, it's a bit interesting because there's going to be very little actual upgrading on this one. perhaps. Let me just check something real fast, because there is the synergy thing. What was it? Because the guns scale most things. Speed, damage, of course. Cooldown, duplicator, area. So they sort of have synergy and they sort of don't. It's a bit wild, yeah. Anyway, let's definitely do something. That seems broken, as always, whether we upgraded it or not. It is amazing. And we're playing on 0% curse, I think, so we can stand to upgrade it without any trouble. Look at us going this direction. And we'll get level 2 of that. Who goes into the inlaid library? It goes. Strictly speaking, we could probably ignore. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so funky because we're not getting like any secondaries based off of like evos for the most part. We might get this for the garlic. Because with ultimately scaling might, I'm really curious how far she can push the Soul Eater in damage. For now, probably the spinach is the best bet. Just to further push damage scaling. Because she's sort of a character that doesn't do a lot of base damage, but can scale damage endlessly. So she might be better having lots of little weapons that don't do a tremendous amount of damage. Duplicator, obviously. Look at those pews. And it also seems like the pews travel fairly endlessly. And keep her moving is great. One more projectile, you betcha. The guns just seem kind of good, don't they? Generically just good. Well, let's work on leveling them all up. Yeah, so for the last, I think for the last thing we'll do Santa Water. As far as the last weapon. Bracer's probably a great idea. That's gonna be so awkward, isn't it? That'll be fine. And we'll probably want Candelabrador. And probably Spellbinder as well. Because that's sort of what we're building. Santa Water, there it is. Ask and we shall receive. Alright, well, we've got a lot of weapons now. And it's still on a Santa Water as well. Free upgrade to it. Cool, we'll take it. All these skelly boiks. Look, Spellbinder, duration. That will help the Santa Water and the mana. I don't know if it'll help, well, and the Rune Tracer. It doesn't help garlic, and I don't know. It says duration? No, hold on. Let me not lie. Yeah, duration is not particularly actually good for the goons. So that's maybe the weakest one, and since we don't have the Bible, maybe we'll just leave it off. I do like duration, because we want Candelabrador and Pugnala, I suppose, if we're going to go full garlic. Oh gosh. Now these will combine into one, and then we can get one more weapon, which could be the Bible. Ah, we need the tiramisu in order to combine them, though. We have to have that. Pugnala and tiramisu? Sure, seems good. And that's, of course, a rather difficult one to get. Oh, how many books do we have? 3 books. Alright, cool. Let's go to the last one. Passes through 2 more enemies. It's fine to take damage as well. In fact, we want to be taking a little bit of damage as much as possible. So that is how the garlic scales. And there's a floor chicken there, should be needed. Oh, she's quick as well, my gosh. Base damage, sure. And we're almost to the last book. Hello, guys. Look at this. Ridiculous. There it is. Tiragisu. Tiragisu? Either way. We'll get that, and that'll allow us to evolve. Potentially. Which will get us our last Chivo. I think you can evolve it to start. Like, it's just available to evolve if you have all the stuff. With one of the characters, you had to unlock the thing that allows it to evolve. I don't remember which one that was. So this will be a bit interesting because we don't have area or... so I wonder if the spinach is actually a smart pickup. Similar for the bracer, like, is it actually what we want the most? And there's Primarola for the garlic. We'll take it. Alright, we're now maxed out. We'll get that. Can begin traveling backwards. Look at the pews. Look at all the pew pews. We're just doing all this damage, just going around picking up all the shinies. What do we want the most? The base. Get wrecked, scrub! Get wrecked! Song of Man upgrade for free. Gosh, we love it. Wind Tracer, sure. Doesn't matter too much. Let all this cool down. She's just got machine guns now. Oh my god, it's a bit disgusting, isn't it? This is normally my travel wave. We're not having any trouble whatsoever. We've done everything in mortar, and we're leveling like crazy. Even more cooldown. It's actually, wow, out of control. So maybe for our last thing we'll not do the Bible. Maybe we'll do, I don't know, anything that stacks with what we've got. Because we can't do Unholy Vespers for the Bible. Although, again, just having the Bible in general is quite good. would you do some small amount of damage to me, please? We'll need that for the stuff. Passes through 2 more enemies. Oh my god. Pew pew guns are so good. They're so strong. Man, you want to do like the ultimate laser light show? You could do the birds, rune tracer, and the guns, and it would be so shiny. Okay, I'm taking a smidge of damage, that's good. Obviously. Yeah, that's big bag of cash. I wonder if I can hit you with both streams. By being extremely close to the boss. Look at this, this is so wild. We'll be able to upgrade garlic, and that's it. Well, the Santa water as well. Song of Mana is fine, it'll be fine a little late. It'd be better if it could be evolved, but it's fine. So presumably we could leave off like, I don't know, the Bracer's probably our weakest. Well, the Pomerella is our weakest, but if we're looking to upgrade, it could have been the Bracer. Or the Spinach. Because like the Spinach obviously is good, it's 50% more damage at max, but she scales endlessly. But that is like 50 levels, because she only scales 1%. Maybe it's still just fine, right? Either way, it's nuts. Hello, bad guys. Damage is getting out of control. We'll continue leveling things. The wave of gems. Main things first. So we don't want the knives. So I guess Fire Wand would be good. Fire Wand or Lightning Ring. Either one, really, I suppose. Lightning Ring is maybe better? No, we're not really scaling area. Gosh, you know? Gosh. I should have got the collection there. I'm gonna try to save the revival upgrade until after we've evolved, so we can see what it looks like. Alright, there. We have 2 at level 8 now. Alright, let's take a bit of damage. Not too much, obviously. Hopefully this will, because it's the only thing we have that can level up. Hopefully this will do it. We'll let it play. There it is. Disgusting. The Ferragi? Good question. And then pion, 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 pion. They like pulse and rotate. I can see how interesting it's not duration though, because they're pulsing. Because I've seen a couple things. Yeah, duration is one of them. Because we've got everything that works for it except for the candelabra door. We have spinach, duplicator, holotome, racer, tiramisu, tiragasu. I don't know what the difference is. Anyway, do we want the cross? No. We want something that works with what we've got, which is basically lightning ring or fire wand, and either one is fine. Cross is also good, but we're gonna stick with one of those because that's its max level. It's just what it is now. It looks like it passes through things. I'm not sure I'm thrilled with the alarm sound. Yeah. We could also do magic wand, because that'll become holy wand, which is a good defensive offense and works with everything we've got for the most part. Because of course projectiles go faster. Works with the duplicator, spinach, tome. Again, only the candelabra is missing. It's an option. Do we want to do it? Do we prefer lightning ring? We're going pretty defensive. Let's do wand. YOLO. It's big single target as well, because it'll focus. I don't think we'll have too much trouble, frankly. The character's fast as heck. I mean, we're on hyper mode, so you know. Rune tracer maxed. We do still need to keep taking little bits of damage, so running into these lads is good. Truthfully, I prefer going right, but Santa water. Really, any of these are good, of course, obviously. Maybe we should increase the pickup range so we can just walk and get most everything. Hey, bud. Oh, he only dropped a red gem. Feels bad. Feels badminton. We're doing range. Try to walk. Give us the goods. I'm not sure about the laser sound, you know. It's a bit horrible. Hey, boss guy. Can I have some damage, please? Maybe should have saved that for something that'll upgrade. It's gonna be a minute. And that should give us an extra beam. It does. Many beams. Such pew. We probably should have let Santa out. It's okay. Garlic helps us more directly. Again, I don't know if we'll be able to level it properly. Just because nothing's actually really touching us, so we're not really taking any damage. And you don't want to take like all your damage right at the end to try to level it up. Alright, we don't have to go as far now. Look at it, it's ridiculous. Record. Level 4, even more attracting. Are these guys still alive? Do we want to grab that? Not yet. See if we can level up a couple things first. Oh, I should grab a tractor one more time. Let's go back and forth around it. Garlic, there we go. And a tractor. And a magic wand. And Santa water. And spinach. And a magic wand. And song mana. And song mana. And Santa water. And oh my gosh, empty tome. And magic wand. And song of mana. And magic wand. Oh my god, that was so many. And there's our soul eater. Good. Feel the damage. Is there a new sound for it? Oh, the beams are now solid. I don't know what changed. Oh, our cooldown, I suppose. It's a bit wild not doing area or duration. Spinach is, I suppose, most of the damage. Yo, 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 yo. The damage! The damage! Labora. Very nice. Look at all this metal still on the ground. And match block. And spin. And bracer. And bracer. And bracer. Look at this. Look at this ridiculous. We can revisit the area denial build as well. Delightful. Look, we can just plow through. We'll get most of the stuff. Not quite all of it. Coins. Get in here, you scum. Get in here. Is it just me, or is the area a little tiny bit bigger? We're not quite getting things at the very, very bottom. That guy, quick! Get in here, we need you to... Oh, he ripped. Okay, this is the happy place. Oh lord. Oh lord. I didn't even see it, you know. This little arrow over here saying, hey, you killed that dude. Maybe it was the bat, maybe I just knocked him around. Didn't even notice. Holy what? There we go. Gross. Look at this. Alright, that's us. That's maxed out. Only thing we're missing out on is, so yeah, what's the weakest? Maybe the bracer. In which case, skull for bracer might have been good. Or skull for, considering we're not on any level of curse. Although the skull would give us curse for the spinach. Either way, that maybe be the only thing I would change otherwise. And here comes the goods. Ah, we've also successfully survived for 15 minutes. They're all just getting wrecked. That's ridiculous. I think maybe the garlic and the magic wand are not a great handshake combo, just because the magic wand shoots the nearest target, and so it'll actually knock back, especially if you're in the garlic, which they'll almost inevitably be if you want to get hit by it. They'll knock back enemies that we want to touch briefly. I think it's just getting shredded right now. As we grind through the entire area. The ridiculous wheel of pain. Sip, sip, sip. Okay, now we took a little damage. Did we find a boss? Is it you? Did you have a little touchy? No. By the time touchy came around, it was too late. Points. And some fireball, why not? With that magic chicky nug. It's so spicy. While we're watching this, let me see what actually... Chicky nug. Is this spicy nug? Yes, it's called the Nuja Frita. Help me out with lore here. What is the... I'm totally saying it's a spicy nug. But maybe it's a spicy potato. Breathe fire in the direction of facing sequence with the knife for 10 seconds. Then... It's spelled N-D-U-J-A, so I'm probably murdering it, but... Nuja frittata, referring to a spicy spreadable pork sausage, and an egg-based Italian dish respectively. Interesting. So is this like spicy sausage wrapped in spicy egg? I would get down on that. Tell me more. Ah, and an orc. Very convenient. And this is kind of good because the more we level with this character, the more might we'll get. Of course, the more tough the enemies get as well, but we're at 93% more might right now. Like, look at this. 167% might. Disgusting. Because, like, a fully upgraded Soul Eater will do, like... I don't want all the damage, but it'll do, like, 80 damage base. So it's actually extremely strong, but you gotta level it up a bunch. Oh shoot, I hope to get both. So you have to take a lot of damage, but then you have to heal a lot of damage, and it's something like... Let's look. It's something like 1300 damage or something like that. Soul Eater. So, max stats. Oh, hold on. Damage 20 plus 5. Is that changed? And it ignores amount, duration, and speed. It's actually kind of bad for this build. I was just really wanting to scale it up to see as much as it could possibly do. Very small heart worth 1 point of healing from enemies if it deals the final blow. Well, that doesn't really matter. It's just a healing thing for that portion. Every 60 health points healed. Let's see. If it deals the final blow, it gains plus 1% base damage for every 60 points of health healed. Cap at 60 plus 60 base damage, or 3,600 health points healed. So you need to heal 3,600 to get plus 60 base damage, which is 20 plus 5, so yeah, 80. Max stats. Yeah, 80. Disgusting. And so that, when scaled properly, is actually a disgusting amount of damage, isn't it? That's what I was thinking. So if we're at 168% might, isn't that actually kind of a lot of damage just for anything that runs into us? Kind of a lot. Not to mention the knockback bonus and stuff. Ah, we can have a 4 chicken, and then hope to run into some more stuff. Another boss, please. That's probably a waste of 25 gold, really. Honestly speaking. I'm not even sure we can take more damage. We probably would have healed by the time we had another opportunity to take more damage. See those little ones? That's when the soul eater actually kills something. So some of these are slipping through for the most part and actually dying in the field. We're starting to get into the tougher enemies. Just trying to be as reckless as possible, but I just don't know. The rune tracer and the boar behind us just annihilating everything. Not that there's anything left behind us right now. Yeah, Manajah would have been nice. Ah, boss. Hey, boss. Come here, boss. I need you to do some damage to me. Boss. 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 But no, he ripped instead. Sag. A little bit of damage. There's a bit more. It's starting to get fast enough, and the enemies are starting to get tough enough that we're also healing as well. The occasional. We'll leave it like that. It's not very much damage. So it'll sort of meet equilibrium again as the garlic gets stronger. And then nothing will be able to get through enough to damage me. And then I'll heal. The garlic will slowly get stronger. We kill the boss without even realizing it. I mean, honestly, how can you even see it in the melee? Ridiculous. Invisible. Impossible. Some stuff seems to be living through the top, but it's hard to say if it's coming in late or what. I'm interested to see if Pugnala will have a superior death running state than Christine. I doubt it just because the cooldown is so strong for like the anti-death stuff. Here we go. Here's a wall of bad guys. Took a little damage there. Oh, 4 chicken. More wall. Woo! We have another floor to complete. Another floor to complete, if you please. Torch. A bit more damage, yes. Oh, whoa. Not too much, man. Not too much. I wish there was a way to check it. Like, hey, how much damage are you doing right now? Garlic. Can I mouse over you and you'll have a tooltip? No such luck. tooltips and really mouse control in general is utterly optional for this game. So like tooltips are sort of not really a thing that happens. I saw a floor chicken on the way. We don't need this one. Heal up all that damage. Whoa, there we go. Shoot. That's alright, we've got a lot of revives. And then here's the knockback resistant enemy. Look, they're basically frozen in all the labora and everything. Unfortunately, losing a revive means we lost one of our lasers. Very sad. Yum 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 yum. Come at me! So even though the damage of the garlic scales extremely well, it's still sort of a bit of a problem just because cash. Because like it's so late in the game when you start to take significant amounts of damage and you need so much to heal. Like 3,600 points of health is kind of a lot. Like how much is our normal health? 133. So we have to practically die from all of our damage several times. Oh, can we take damage again? Oh, I guess damage piece? I think the snake wave is actually weaker. There is a boss though. I wonder if there's a stat at the end that'll tell us how much damage we've taken. Come on, snakes! Yes, yes, the boy. And this stage is a bit disgusting. I mean, this is generally good, like occasionally a little bit's getting through. Whoa! The density suddenly jumps. I want some of this! And I think it's just damage increases based on how much I have healed rather than how much the garlic is healed. I think it's just generic. You've healed for this much, you've got this much more health. A little slowdown, just a little slowdown. It's kind of wild when you think about it. We've got 3, well, it's 4. It's 4 evoed weapons. That's pretty good, really. It means there's only 2 we don't have evoed. And one of them evos itself. Yeah, I don't know how valuable the garlic is. Sad. I need more damage before I can eat more chicken. That's some damage. Yes, hello, I'm hungry for chicken. Not that much. Not that much chicken. Oh god. Oh, for 28 minutes. That explains some stuff. Look, we're here before we knew it. Think I didn't see free cash down there. Sort of been a wild run considering how much. Don't be reckless now. fall off a bit. We really need the Labora to help. We are slowly but surely becoming stuck in our death field. So reckless. We're 29 minutes after all. The fact that we're still able to move around decently at 9 minutes is still probably a testament to how much work it's doing. It's ridiculous. We don't even really need the money. We've made so much money on this run. Look at that. Of course, we get wrecked immediately. But that's simply the first step. Then can we get that stuck on the table? We're running out. Get stuck. Alas. But we did it. We've got all 3 Chivos. Very nice. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and survived. Many cash. Ridiculous. Yeah. Fun. Done. Unlocks 65 of 65. Once more, we're capped out. Ah, what an incredible experience. Oh my god, this game. $3. Still just $3 right now. Absolutely mind-blowing. We gotta think of some more challenges as well. We've done it though. Let's see. Do you want to try to do I want to do that again, but let's do like, do you want to do Mad Forest? Yes. Yes, we do. We want to do Mad Forest. Maybe Dairy Plant, actually. We could do several. We'll try them all. Have some pews. Let's see. Now, how do we want to do it? We're not interested in survival stuff. Get out of here. I feel like the Bible's a good idea. Because we can do one of 2 things. We can try to do pure projectile with this build. And we can try to do area denial with this build. Because it's basically a hybrid, really, already. It's both a projectile and an area denial. So we can really do any of the builds. We'll see what the Bible does. Song of Mana will be extremely helpful, but that's area denial. Let me just try to remember. One of them was the weakest for area denial. I think the Song of Mana was our weakest for our sort of projectile build, because like technically it goes out, and there's also the Pierce build, which was hilarious. Let's see, area denial. Pure projectile. Because we could do either still right now. Because Magic Wand is projectile. But I don't know. It's really weird because it's a hybrid, right? And of course hybrid's going to be things like Lightning Ring, Santa Water, Bible, Axe, and then birds. Song of Mana is like sort of one on there. Ah, the area denial is Santa Water, Pentagram, Lightning, birds. We should try to do hybrid. That sounds silly. what does it even matter anyway? I prefer Song of Mana, but yeah. Lightning would also probably be fine. We'll do Song of Mana for now though, because it's gonna be dramatically better. And the skull's on this board, so right? It just seems like it naturally makes sense. We can do like Cross, Garlic, Fire Wand, Whip, or Mana for free, basically. And then get other weapons that suits us. So we've tried Garlic, and we think, okay, maybe not so much. I really don't like the Cross, or rather, I love the Cross. I don't like the Heaven Sword. Fire Wand we haven't tried yet, but I feel like with this character it's maybe not the best. It's fine. So we'll maybe try to do the hybrid thing. We're extremely defensive now with both the Bible and the Song of Mana, so we can choose offensive from here on out. So like Lightning Ring and Santa Water for the hybrid build. That sounds fun. Duplicator? Gosh. Bracer? Gosh. Duplicator is better. There's basically not a build that doesn't work well for it, at least to some extent. Where are we headed? Spinach? Free spinach to start? What are we dropping, boys? We're dropping the spinach. Correct. Nice. Goons. Reptile, we'll take it. Candelabrador. We do want area. We want Candelabrador and Spellbinder for sure this time around. Candelabrador of course works sort of in opposition with the Bible, but armor, get bent. No one loves you. I have been thinking of an idea I would like to see as an evolution for armor. And it was like a weapon that rotates around the character like a spirograph, sort of like this, but it has more area than the Bible, but it's only one, and it's only on the outside. And like number would not do anything for it. So like it wouldn't stack with a mount, and it wouldn't stack with. It would stack really well with area, probably. Yeah, let's do Lightning Ring. Well. So Lightning Ring, Sand and Water. Yeah, seems good. Seems good. We'll do those. Extra silly. So that means we'll need a Tracked Orb, Spellbinder. That's it, right? Hey, Fire Wand, what up? Pentagram, negative. Attract Orb, yes. Big fan. Big fan of the old Attract Orb. We don't need to take damage in this one because we're not particularly healing it. We'll upgrade our goons to maximum as soon as possible. The troublesome thing about this character is that with projectiles flying just forever, I'm not worried about speed. It's fine. Now that being said, I wonder if there's a max number of projectiles it can produce before it falls off the screen or something like that. Yeah, we'll get level 2. Level 2 is extremely helpful for its size. Protects us from the sides of it. And I don't think I can hit you with both. What? What the heck? don't need crown. Because we're not grabbing pentagram. We're not doing those. Santa water. We do want Santa water. With that, our hybrid build is for the temporary complete. I think the only other thing would be the axe. Because Death Spiral. Yeah, seems good. We'll do axe when we combine, if possible. What else was there? Hold on, let's just check the list real fast. So landing check, Santa water check, King Bible check. The birds. The birds would be the other thing. We'd have to start with that. And then starting with the guns and the birds, that sounds dubious. But it would be an option. Like if you really want a hardcore run, that's just going to be pretty tough. That's what you do. If you started with Bible, birds, and guns, maybe. Can maybe do that. Maybe work out. Still quite a ways away. The amount of traveling you need to do in Mad Forest is very far. Do we want Bracer? Probably no. We want Attract Orb. Skulls on the field. Duplicators on the field. We want Spellbinder for sure. So we don't need something for that. If we get the axe, we've already got the Candelabrador. We've got that for Santa Water, that for that. So Spellbinder and the thing is on the field. So I guess we could go with Bracer if we want. What do we want? We'll get the spinach. We'll get the clover. There's really just Spellbinder and then 2 whatevers. So we could do Bracer, which will help also the Bible. Alright, so be it. And then Tome. Bracer and Tome, seems good. Oh wait, no, Bracer times Tome Spellbinder. So those are the 2 we still need. I better not forget. I will probably forget. I'll try to not forget. I will probably forget. Almost there. We can't pick up the spinach until Tome Spellbinder though. The ubiquitous. Haha, get wrecked. I didn't mean to pick it up, but by God, you're getting wrecked. This would have been a much better time for that. I'll be as close as possible because I want to do like as much damage as possible with all the various different components. Santa water, we'll take it, I suppose. Thanks very much. Look how strong Hercules. Who's gonna stay inside your silly little flower ring? Not this guy. That takes so much damage. Jeez. Oh, we've passed. We've passed it somewhat. Should be right about here-ish. There it is. Alright. Now we are zen until such time as Spellbinder and Tome. We must only destroy our enemies. Our enemies. Spellbinder. looks like you can almost... I was just thinking if you really wanted to keep characters from getting near you, you could do Song of Mana, Whip, and that's basically up and down, left and right, and then both guns are the corners. And then like Garlic and the wand, the magic wand. That pretty thoroughly just about keep you covered, I suppose. Do not need. Get out. They're coming in. They're coming in fast and thick. What do we got? Hunting ring? Great. Not super helpful for us right now, but we'll upgrade this on there. Whoa, the gems! Gible. More projectiles. Spicy nugs! Behold my fiery omelet in despair. Yeah. Lovely, sure. We haven't built a lot of damage yet, which is a bit of a concern. Should be able to build it here without too much trouble. We do need this. Oh gosh, I forgot. I forgot. Can you believe it? How are we gonna live without the tome? How are we going to live? Oh my god. I was so careless. I got the bracer when it was not needful. Well, the bracer will still help us in various ways. The weapon feels pretty good, pretty balanced, because, like, this is obviously very good, but it takes up 2 weapon slots for it, which is a bit weird. So, like, you'll definitely want to try to evolve it. Gosh, I like the double. A little unfortunate just now there's not quite a good overlap for a lot of the stuff. Oh, I'll have that. Thanks very much. That's delightfully useful. Yeah. 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 Right, down is where we'll travel. After the cool bat wave. Oh dear. Get a bit stuck is all. I'm a bit stuck. Bong, 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 bong. We're in the box. We're in the box. I feel like we're really going to be feeling the effects of not having a tome before the end. It's a little unfortunate I went for the top one first, because we're just gonna have to travel back up for the skull. Oh wow, the basic guys aren't dying anymore. And that mana. We'll see what the difference is like for the lasers. They'll have duration now instead of cooldown, which is maybe fine, but maybe bad. Alright, here's our happy wave. Oh, we can just go and get this guy. Goons. Nah. Okay, there's a song to 8 as well. Gosh, we love the skelly wave, don't we? We do love the skelly wave. The machine gun. Red one. Switches damage. Track probe is leveling. Alright, great. Fun wave. What does damage more quickly? Probably the guns, actually. And actually, that was our low lead for both. Vespers first, though. Very well. Okay, we've got a lot of travel to go get our school. The knockback on, like, basically our machine guns now. Ah. Thank you. How much distance we have to go? I know the thickness of this wave. Lightning. Lightning ring. We love it. Water. Yeah. Lightning ring. We're fairly defensive. We're not extremely defensive, but between the Song of Mana and the Vespers, we're doing pretty good. Oh, tractor. Feels a little silly to pick it up, but we want all this XP underground. We want to minimize our traveling time to get stuff. There, level 5, great. And we have another travel because it's the biggest. Oh, you there. Direct. Spinach. Generically our damage area. Nice. The goons. Now it's laser time, baby. So I'll be interested to see what it looks like with duration, but not. Duration, but not cooldown. Will we have continuous lasers still? Or no? Will one be obviously better? Quite a ways. Quite a ways. Just thought it was in the lands. Hiya! It was a big lad. We want the axe. So we'll take duration now. Nice. Pow pow. Pow pow. Pow pow. Pow pow. Pew, pew. Duration again, I guess. The lightning ring's gonna feel significantly worse without the cooldown, but it'll do some work. All right, birds, get out of here. Sick while we're traveling. Hey there, big boy. Just a gem. Rude. Oops. Indiscriminate damage. Yeah, we'll do the water. Grab the hollow heart while we're here. More health isn't going to hurt anything. Although it will take levels away from other things to start. Something to bear in mind. But we've got some rerolls and such. We'll try using those. Axe. Again, axe without the cooldown. Feel a little bit weird. And death spell without cooldown? This is badman. Here's a good way for this. And I can start getting strong as well. Because we're about to add some might onto him. I'm honestly not sure with our setup if we're gonna have enough damage for everything. So now we need a lot of levels. We need just a lot. However, we can upgrade to the Manaja. Let me speak to our Manaja. And that will help. Clover. Going for the clover, I suppose. Why not? Again, levels, but traveling north-south is better for our build. There. Nice. And I suppose we'll do area again. Actually, let's not have that. That's nice. Man, cooldown is so critical. Yeah. Because we've still got a lot of cooldown, or duration left to go. It's so spicy. Bit more. Goes around the bad guys with stones dies. maybe one of the reasons why library is so good, because even though it gives you only the book and only the mask is just free money basically, and the book is good for literally everything. You want duration, as much duration as possible. We have 2 weapons that are not necessarily going full time now. And I believe there's still pulses on the Vespers as well. We passed it. Oh, big lad. Please to stay in the death field. Thank you. Nice. Get the Labora, potentially. Labora. Me gusta. So now we have only the axe to upgrade. But it needs a lot of work. Give me the goods. Skullmatic, I believe you will probably be last. Luck is a lot of XP. We love it. So we do not have full-time lasers, sadly. Because that's maxed out, right? Yep. So if you want full-time lasers, you gotta have the book. Can you imagine the combo though? Oh, here's the plants. Can we do big damage to plants? Because this will be our slowest. So we'll have to actually watch out for plants, since it just takes so much damage to get killed. Quite a ways this way. Almost there. Oh, almost there. There it is. Yeah. Okay, that's really all we want. We don't really need the Pomerola, so we can just sort of progressively branch out with our disgusting overlapping death fields. Save this if he drops a chest. Okay, he did. Save that for the axe. Man, this might be a better field for the garlic, just because, and there we are, Death Spiral. Again, the cooldown on it though. Incredibly slow. It's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. Oh, the skull. Oops. Just some more health for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. I'm like, they need more help. Jeez. Correct. Some damage numbers. We're not taking much damage running through the plants, so at least there's that. Maybe something to be said about the Pugnala after all, eh? I wonder if speed would increase the, speed increases the Labora movement. I don't know. I feel like we're not leveling very fast though now. Although we're level 82. There's just so many things to spend points on in this field. We did okay, we're fully upgraded at least. 100% evoed. Hello, plant boss. How is it in the lasers and books and stuff? Oh, Giga one. Surely there'll be some skulls in here. Three of them. That's fine. I guess that's all we had left actually, because there's about... Yep, how was it? Because there's a bag of money in there. And yeah, we're fully upgraded now. Yep. We'll have gold, thanks. We can find floor chicken elsewhere for now. Well, we're surviving without the book. It doesn't feel as good. But we're sure surviving. Occasional flower wave. Ugh. Nearly there now, nearly there. Oh yeah. This is the good stuff. It's pouring in. Dramatically push for the Pugnala if we so desire it, which I suppose we do. Alright, well, that's everything on the field. This is probably one of our last XP waves. Come on, Pugnala, we need some healing. Hello. It would be nice if the healing rate was buffed a little bit. But it is fine. But it could be better. There we go. Now we just sit in the middle of the field for the remaining 3 minutes. And see if anything can get in. I think generally when we're still, it's going to be very difficult. But look at all this cash. It'll all come in eventually. One minute away from this graveyard sort of area. Can we find like a crossroad? Sort of. Ah, very helpful. I'll take that. We'll see how far they push in. Here we go. Getting dense. Once they start pushing past Vespers and Labora, that's like our final wave, though. There's nothing else. I guess the lasers occasionally bolt. And of course the Death Spiral will come out. They're just slow and inconsistent. And it's doing fine for now, I suppose. We're exactly level 100. We can just leave it there. Look at all those gems on the floor. If we went to go get them, they would be marvelous. Like we could just went out a little bit and grabbed just a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple of the gems. Oh, and look. There's even a thing right here. From where dude ripperonied. Yeah, come on, you suckers. Get in here if you dare. Now it's the good stuff. I suppose the lightning ring, who's it the best on? I suppose it'd be Portra or Cavallo, because of course with Cavallo they have several more explosions. And otherwise, whoa, those guys didn't get cleared with the wave. And we'll revive a couple times, just grab all the XP. 600 bonus and 800 bonus and 1100 bonus. Incredible. Labora doing the most DPS, probably mostly at the end there. But look, this total damage. Oh my gosh, 9.5 million. Many damage. Wow. Great. Fabulous. Well, I think we'll end there. It's a little early, but we've had another fabulous one. We don't really have time for another one, unless we're trying to do, even then, it's not quite enough. So, there's the update. Incredible, delightful, stupendous, colossal. Vampire Survivors, once again, everybody, just absolutely amazing. We'll probably touch on this again if another update comes down the pipe. We're only like, I don't know, 60-70% through the roadmap of what they've got planned for this game. They're actually planning to port the engine as well, because of some of those performance issues we've seen. They think that's going to be able to smooth it out if they move it over, but that does slow some stuff down. However, we got this push a little early. It's not quite April, and we've got it a bit early, and that's just, wow, what a delight. And again, $3, man, just incredible. So if you're interested, go go and pick it up maybe. So until next time, friends, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and keep on cooperating. Bye.